What if your monitor could move with you? Whether you're working from the couch, learning something new, or gaming on the go, this new monitor from LG might be one of the most flexible displays I've ever used. In today's video, I'm unboxing and taking you through the brand new LG Smart Monitor Swing. It's a 31.5-inch 4K touchscreen with WebOS, built-in streaming, cloud gaming, and a stand that literally rolls with you. Huge thanks to LG for sponsoring today's video and letting me be one of the first few people to check this monitor out, so let's go ahead and get into it. Because this monitor comes with a rolling stand included, the box is fairly heavy. And inside the box you'll find 3 additional boxes, so let's get started with those. To start off with the first one, you've got the monitor itself and the startup guide. In the biggest box is where you're going to find the stand itself and the base cover. On the L-shaped mounting stand there is a plastic bracket. It's important to keep that in place until the very end when you mount the display on it. The last box is where you'll find the power unit, screws, remote, HDMI cable, and USB-C cable. Assembly is pretty easy, you just have to place the stand onto the base and screw it in. Then place the power brick inside and connect the cables. And to finish that off, you just add the cover on top. Next, you just click the monitor into place, and once that is done, you can finally remove that plastic bracket. All that is left after that is plugging it in and going through the initial setup process of connecting it to your Wi-Fi and logging into any services that you plan on using, such as Netflix. With everything set up, let's get into the design and build. The first thing that stands out is the adjustable swing stand. The stand glides smoothly on 5 wheels so you can roll it around the home to your preferred spot. The base is fairly heavy in order to keep it stable without tipping it over when you're adjusting it. The stand gives you the ability to tilt the monitor, adjust the height, swivel, and even pivot at 9 degrees, which results in it auto-adjusting the screen orientation for viewing things in portrait mode, such as YouTube Shorts. When it comes to connectivity, on the back is where you'll find 2 HDMI 2.0 ports and 3 USB-C ports, where the main one provides 65-watt power delivery to charge your laptop. On the top of the monitor, there's also a connection point for their webcam that can be purchased separately. And lastly, on the back there are 2 built-in 5-watt speakers. Like most monitors, these speakers won't blow you away, especially if you're an audiophile, but they can still get fairly loud depending on what you're listening to. Alright, now let's get into the display itself. The LG Smart Swing is a 31.5-inch 4K UHD IPS touchscreen display. When it comes to the display specs, you're looking at a 60Hz refresh rate, which is fine for productivity and casual gaming, but not aimed towards someone wanting traditional gaming monitor for higher FPS games. And the monitor features HDR10 support, 350 nits of brightness, and DCI-P3 95% color coverage, which gives you rich, accurate colors for content creation or for just enjoying movies and games with vibrant visuals. What really makes this monitor stand out is the touch functionality. Navigation is fairly intuitive, you can swipe through menus or tap into apps, just like a giant tablet. It is solid when it comes to touch sensitivity, but there are some times when swiping and tapping into an app, it can take a little bit to respond compared to what you might be used to using a smartphone. And if you don't want to use the touchscreen features, they included an easy-to-use remote as well. This monitor runs WebOS, so it gives you a full smart TV experience. You've got Netflix, Prime Video, Disney+, LG channels, and it even recommends content based on your watch history, which is nice if you're indecisive. It also features a WebOS gaming portal for cloud gaming. Here's where I can see a ton of potential for this. Now, you're probably not buying this for competitive gaming as it's capped at 60 Hz, but for casual gaming on something this size that you can move around the house, this thing's actually got a lot of potential. Touch controls give you the ability to easily play games like chess, but I'm hoping that LG opens the door to more mainstream touchscreen titles, because this thing could thrive with a proper mobile gaming library. And then they also now have Xbox Game Pass streaming. Just connect a controller over Bluetooth and boom, Fortnite, Forza, Starfield, all streaming without a console. Now, it's not going to be for the hardcore gamers looking for high FPS, but for casual couch sessions, retro games, or indie titles, it's actually pretty sick. If you're working from home, this monitor isn't just for entertainment. The WebOS Home Office lets you access cloud files, connect via AirPlay 2 or Google Cast. And you can even use LG's Switch app for split-screen multitasking. And as mentioned earlier, the USB-C port supports 65-watt power delivery, so you can plug it into your laptop and charge it while working. I actually love using this as a secondary monitor with my MacBook, especially when I want to just lounge around from different areas in my house rather than at my desk. So who's this monitor for and how can it be used? It's not a traditional monitor, so let me take you through a few scenarios of how I envision this monitor being used. First off, let's treat it as a portable smart TV. This is awesome for lounging around, watching Netflix or Apple TV. It's also a great option for entertaining your kids in their own area. We don't have a kid yet, so here's our fur child Dexter helping show you what this might look like for you. It makes for a great educational tool for things like learning a new recipe on YouTube or going through course lessons while using your laptop or notebook to take notes. Or maybe you want to have a full spa day and use this to catch up on your favorite show. It's also a great option if you're someone that prefers to work out at home, as this monitor is awesome for either finding a class online or even taking advantage of LG's fitness app. And of course, there's everything else I've mentioned in this video so far. With all that said, after a few weeks of testing this out, I do think that there's a few things that they can improve upon. To start off, it would be nice if this could be used unplugged to make it more portable, or at the very least, adding a way to easily extend a longer version of the plug-in. The speakers could be improved upon or possibly find a way of making them front-facing. I'd like to see them to continue to increase their touchscreen gaming library, and I'd love to see them integrate a front-facing camera instead of requiring a secondary purchase of their webcam. Overall, this monitor has been awesome getting to test out and review. So if any of this sounds like something you've been wanting, then this is absolutely worth considering. The mobility, the 4K touchscreen, and WebOS combo make it unlike any other option on the market right now. Thanks again to LG for sponsoring this video. You can check out the pricing and the details of the LG Smart Monitor Swing using the link down in the description. And if you're into tech reviews like this, consider subscribing. I've got more gear I'm testing out on the way. With that said, I'll see you all next time.